M3GAN was directed by Gerard Johnstone and stars Allison Williams as a woman who works at a toy company that has just created something incredibly revolutionary, and it just so happens that her niece, Katie, has just been through a massive tragedy and could use a friend. Enter M3GAN, a robotic AI sentient doll who can basically read and feel human emotions like any other normal human being could. However, as most things go when you are something too sentient, it decides to get a little more malicious when it comes to protecting Katie in situations that could put her in potential danger. That's the movie you get. This is probably the easiest review I'm going to do in a long time because it follows its core premise to a T. For the hour 40-minute runtime or so, you get exactly what is advertised. You paid to see a movie where you see a doll who goes a little too crazy and starts to do some pretty wacky stuff. That's the movie. And I have to give credit to the writing on that, Akela Cooper's screenplay, who also wrote *Malignant*. She absolutely knew exactly what she was doing, and she delivered on that core premise so effectively. This is such a fun time. Honestly, this is one of those movies that you gotta see with a packed crowd because we were honestly having a really good time. Lots of laughs, actually. Let me tell you right now, surprisingly, this movie is very funny because there's so many moments in here where you'll find yourself really bursting into laughter. Like there's moments where M3GAN suddenly bursts into song and it'll be this most insane needle drop that you can think of. It's like, yeah, I did not expect that. Like there's a scene in particular that happens and after which M3GAN starts singing a song which I'm not going to spoil for the life of me. All I need you to know is that it'll happen and it'll probably be the loudest laugh you get in the entire film. The performances, though, I have to say, were really effective. The girl playing Katie was really good. I've seen her before, I think, in like Haunting of Hill House. I think that's the same girl who was playing one of the younger versions. She was really good in this. But the person playing M3GAN, that girl, and whatever they've done with her, the movements and stuff like that, phenomenal. They have done such a great job with bringing those two characters to life. And there's actually a couple of moments that are kind of touching. Like there's a moment where they're having a really heartfelt conversation about something Katie's been through, and I'm like, wow, this is actually kind of emotional. I can't believe the film is actually hitting on this note right now. It doesn't do it all the time, but when it does it in that moment, that's pretty effective. And Allison Williams is really good. I've never really had an issue with Allison Williams. I think she's a really great actress in general. And I think she does a really, really good job over here too. And the direction is pretty effective. For a PG-13 movie, it goes to some gnarly places. That was something I was worried about at first because when it comes to a horror movie that's PG-13, you're not going to be able to do everything you want to do. But the film manages to still do enough. Like it still manages to be as violent as it can be, and I think that's pretty effective in its own regard. There are some genuinely like gnarly images in here. I know I say that word a couple of times, but I mean what I said. And the way it's just paced is also really, and it's also a well-paced movie. Like it really just flies by. Like you're not even gonna feel that runtime. However, I should warn you that if you're going for any deeper with M3GAN, then you're not gonna get that. Like it's a movie that, like I said, sticks to its core premise and doesn't go a single hair beyond that. What you see is what you get. What you pay for is what you get, and that's fine. But don't expect anything deeper. Like it's a very paper-thin script in that sense. It's not any deeper than it's supposed to be. It's a film that knows exactly what it is, commits to that fully, and it's just an entertaining ride to watch. And that's why I can't really complain about it too much. It is a solid entertainment. Like, that's it. I gotta commend that. Sometimes you just need movies like that. And for a movie that's coming out in the first week of January, kicking off the year, I think it's a pretty great one. I mean, it's a very fun movie. Again, try not to think too much about it. Just have a good time with a killer robot doll who at one point in time starts dancing away before like doing something. I'm gonna give M3GAN an 8 out of 10. Genuinely, I will give it that rating. I mean, What more do you want out of this? Like, genuinely, it commits to its bits so well that I was having a great time with it. Yeah, take your friends, take whoever you want, and go and see it with a big crowd. I'm pretty sure it's gonna make a lot of money because of the whole PG-13 thing, but have a blast with it. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Look forward to more reviews very soon. As always, if you like this, please do subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the movies.